Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect. In the last episode, we came to the Dantius Towers here on Ilium in search of the assassin Thane Krios. We've worked our way partway up the semi-built second tower. This episode, we're going to be making our way all the way up to the top and then trying to take the apparently also unfinished, which is vaguely horrifying, bridge over to the first tower, where our assassin that we're trying to get hold of, Thane Krios, is going to attempt to kill Nasana. So we've got this elevator door here.
Empty when it gets here.
We should find cover. Quickly.
Good points. If you guys get behind the cover here, I will also hop into it. Oh well, you're terrible, all of you. I'm going to bring up the... Oh, too late. I was going to say I'm going to bring up the arc projector, but I did not get it up in time. Arc projector, berzap. Well, that's given them something to think about. So, we've got two Eclipse Engineers, which are quite powerful, and we've got a Bounty Hunter, who's a Krogan, who's got a hell of a load of shit on him. If we flashbang her, that one on the left, that knocks her down. Oh, the Krogan's back up, that's not great. Let's test out. So last episode we got the Viper Sniper Rifle. Let's test it out. So, it has, as you can see from that, a much bigger clip than the previous one that we had, the Mantis. And you can fire a lot of shots in one, but the issue is you are very exposed while you're firing those shots. I think we did fairly well there. Technically speaking, Kazumi died, but she's back now. I'm just going to check, honestly, that I did put it onto Veteran, because that felt very easy. No, I did. I suppose the Arc Projector is just very powerful for when enemies turn up in close quarters like that. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Viper, but it has its uses occasionally. Let's head up. So, like in a number of areas here as well, we also get a unique loading screen of us flying up to the top of the second Dantius Tower.
I haven't heard from teams 4 or 5. Don't worry, my team's always ready to go. I don't know where he is. Not yet. Don't worry about it. We don't need any reinforcements. I'll take care of it. It's under control. I'll go down there myself.
Turn around very slowly.
Damn it.
Tell me where the assassin is and I might let you live.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be wasting my time talking to you. You're not one of Nasana's mercs. Who are you?
Answer my questions and I'll let you go.
Look, pal. Even if I knew where he was, I wouldn't tell you.
Not the answer I was looking for.
I've got nothing more to say to you. If you shoot me...
How about goodbye?
If you shoot me, my team's right through there. They'll be all over you.
So, you'll see there what the kind of option with the interrupt was. Equally, if you use the intimidate option here, it will do exactly the same and boot him out the window. We're going to try and charm him, though.
Is a little information really worth dying over? Is Nasana?
No. I suppose not. Okay, look. Last I heard, the assassin was down on the mezzanine. But the teams on the bridge think they might have spotted him. Nobody knows for sure.
Get out of here.
I'm going.
It is always nice in this when mercenaries have somewhat of a survival instinct, where you kind of... Because they are mercenaries, they're just hired guns, so it makes sense that they wouldn't always fight you like that. They're just like, nope, this isn't worth dying for, and then just leaving. That's kind of nice and logical to me in some way. There's a datapad here on the ground, which is a storage disk, which contains a list of genetic information for the Krios family. I don't like the phrase storage disk. Because why would they still be discs well in the future? Anyway, complaints aside.
We've got reports of him on multiple levels. We think he's traveling through the ducts.
I'm not paying you to think. Just find him now.
Come on, she'll be throwing us to the dogs next.
So that's interesting. The enemy has got confused between what we're doing and what Thane's doing, so they seem to think Thane is everywhere, which is just the distraction we were hoping for. Let's start this combat here by hacking some of their mechs. They're all mechs. I'll see if I can stay out of this combat for as long as possible and just hack different mechs. Oh, there's an Eclipse Trooper there. See, that's one thing you notice. Even like 2 headshots there doesn't kill with the Viper. You need at least 3, which is mildly annoying. It's not what I'm used to, certainly. Oh, I haven't... Ah, that's part of it. I haven't put Disruptor ammo on, which is why it's not been as effective against mechs. That won't make much of a difference against the main dude, but hey. Let's hack that guy as well. As you'll notice, whenever we hack him, we get a little bit of shields to them, which just gives them a bit of extra toughness. I think I might put some extra levels into hacking after this, because I am using it. It's just... Hacking is one of those ones that always feels useless when you're not using it. Right, that sentence doesn't make a great deal of sense. Basically, if you're not on a mission that's got synthetics, you will almost never use AI hacking because you've, got no targets for it. Whereas, oh, I don't want to be up here. I do not want to be up here. Burn, bitch. Woohoo! Yeah, you don't want to be... Then if you go a whole mission without using it, you kind of feel, oh, AI hacking's useless. I never use it. Oh, I just tried to hack that guy. But if you are on a mission where you do use it, you're suddenly like, actually, turns out this is really useful. There is a second door here, which we can bypass.
Are you guys all right in here?
Get back! Get back! I'll shoot!
That's really not a good idea.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Hurt me? I hardly felt a thing.
Will. I said get back! I'll do it! Please, don't make me do it.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. What's your name?
I'm Thane. Don't come any closer.
Talon, I'm Commander Shepard. I don't work with the mercs, and I don't want to hurt you. I'm here to help.
All right. Here. I don't feel so...
Talon! He's my brother. I just want to see if he's all right. Are you the ones who shot the merc?
I've shot a lot of mercs today, but I can't take credit for him.
Then who did?
You tell me. What happened?
The merc found us and shouted at us to move. We panicked, and he shouted more. I thought he was going to kill us, then his head just exploded. Talon picked up the merc's gun, but we were too afraid to leave. Then you showed up.
That's very precise shooting.
How safe is that bridge out there?
The bridge is stable, but the wind's your real problem. If it doesn't throw you off, the mercs will definitely try. There's a lot of them out there.
I'm looking for someone. Probably the guy who killed this merc.
Talon thought he saw someone following us, but he's been a bit on edge. I haven't seen anyone but the mercs.
Is the bridge the only way to the penthouse in the other tower?
From here, yeah. It won't be easy. Mercs are patrolling the other side. Whatever Nasana's hiding from must be pretty scary.
There are still mercs up here. You should get to the lower levels.
No need to convince me. Talon, come on, get up.
Can we go home now?
Yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you.
See, that's one of those situations you do get it occasionally in Mass Effect, and I kind of wanted to show it there with the Vision, is that sometimes it gives you the option of an interrupt, and so you do get, obviously, Renegade points for doing it, but the end result is the same, so there's basically, regardless of whether you do the Renegade interrupt or not, it ends up with Talon falling unconscious. Boy, it's really not... There we go, give me the right one. So, Thane's been up here as well, assassinating people, by the looks of it. So we must be getting close. And indeed, we are getting towards the bridge. There's some power cells here, which will be handy, and there is a comm terminal.
Please give me a report. It's about time. What's going on down there?
I'm afraid your men aren't able to respond, Nasana.
Sarcasm. Gotta love it. Where's my sniper rifle? Oh, the sniper rifle goes away inside the arc projector, does it? I always forget they can hold X to switch your heavy weapon. Oh, dear me, dear me. Ow, God, ow, I'm eating a lot of knobs here. That hurts. Let's make ourselves a brief distraction. Right, there's someone in back there. I saw a barrier somewhere flash up. There we go. Can you... Okay, I was going to hope Miranda could warp it, but apparently not. She is otherwise engaged. Ooh, I kind of always forget you can look around in the scope with the freezy mode on. Don't look at me. Fuck off. That was a bit violent of me. There we go. There's your moment. Boink. Yeah, if you don't have anyone that can take care of barriers, this can be quite a slow one. Obviously, I can just shoot through barriers myself, but it is... So my snipers, though the Viper isn't brilliant for it, but the normal sniper is very good against armor. And... to break his cover, or her cover, it's an Asari, so her. Yeah, the normal sniper is good against armor, and obviously my disruptor ammo is good against shields. But I've not got much that's good against barriers, and neither particularly has Kasumi.
There we go.
Kasumi is basically just powerful against everyone. Like, Shadow Strike works equally well on any target, no matter whether they're shielded, or barriered, or armored, or whatever. And equally, Flashbang Grenade just buys you a brief moment by just kind of like stunning them. That also does some damage. Overload, great against synthetics and shields as a whole. So Kasumi is just a really good... She's squishy, but she's a very good generalist for just kind of taking on anything you might come against. I could switch here to... back to the Mantis, but I'm going to stick with the Viper for now because, you know, we've come this far. Really cool view of Ilium from up here. Obviously don't want to fall because we're quite high up at this point. Oh! Mercenaries. Yeah, stuff like that, having to like bring up the scope quickly and then fire like 5 headshots feels always a bit silly compared to that would be 1 with the Mantis, pretty much. Maybe 2 if you're unlucky, but mostly... Boink! Wow! Something blew up there. Oh, there's a proper commando over there. Let's warp her. And... oh, might as well use Tactical Cloak. Because so Tactical Cloak's effect damage only affects the first shot you make. And obviously, with the... Boink! Oh wow, I actually shot the person behind. That was a very impressive shot. I'm not sure if I could have made that if I was trying. Tactical Cloak makes your next shot do more damage, but when your shots are weaker with the Viper, it just makes Tactical Cloak less effective. Which is a bit sad, because I don't use Tactical Cloak that much anyway, so I use it even less with this particular sniper rifle, and I'm actually nearly completely out of ammo on it. I should switch to the Locust for a moment, because I'm full Locust beans. Right, we are getting close now. Over there is Dantius Tower number 2, and the penthouse is at the top of that. So, gotta cross this bridge first. But before we get there, there's a lot of stuff. There is a medkit. We can hack the Dead Merc's PDA, and I believe get some money out of it. Indeed, I was correct. And then we have a special submachine gun. You can scan for another submarine gun damage upgrade. Good one. Hope you grab that, because so you can get back up there, but once you're down here, this drop is too high, and you can't get back up it, so it's a kind of a one-way dealy-do. Let's hack these guys as ever to create a bit of a distraction. So, because of the close range on this bridge, the arc projector can quite often be your friend. When I'm going to switch up to it here just to get an opening shot off. There's a guy with a... oh, well, girl, because they're... Asari with a barrier on up there, so let's launch a couple of arcs over there, deal some damage. Oh, I accidentally... what did I just do? Oh, I put Tactical Cloak on. Great. Well, you know, I can move around with this, I suppose. Oh, apparently changing weapons doesn't affect my Tactical Cloak. That is worth knowing. As you can see from here, it's pretty windy up here. And if anything knocks you off your feet, be it like a biotic power or anything like that, and you stagger, you will tend to go flying here, which can be real bad. So, you know, don't do that. Oh, damn it, I'm targeted. There we go. Warp on the wrong one. The one at the back, please. I also love the music at this point. I'm just going to put it on while I fight. I think this music just feels really cool with what's going on. This music definitely fits kind of fighting away along a bridge like huge distance above the city and stuff. Right, we've got 2 rocket drones there, which are a bit of a problem. If we got a bit closer, we could possibly hack them and turn them to our side, but it's real hard to get that much closer. So I'm going to let my squad mates focus down on whoever's on the ground while I take out these guys, because we can't tell their health from here, but believe me, Disruptor Ammo is helping do a lot of extra damage to these guys, because they're not only do they have shields, but they're also synthetics. So that's them down, which is wonderful. Let's fire off an explosion here, and then have Miranda warp that guy. Same guy. Girl. Warp her shields off. That's the thing, usually you can't necessarily tell what gender mercs are, unless they're Asari, when they are very much female. Right. Here, I'm going to switch up to the pistol, because enemies come down here in quite close combat, and there is no real way of dealing with them other than getting right up close to them. Oh, balls, balls, balls. Right, if you warp that one... Oh, there's like 3 of them clustered over there. This calls for the arc projector, and... Zap! Ooh, that was good. And let's fire off a bit of incinerate to follow it up. Lightning followed by fire. You're fucked, Sonny Jim. Right, I think that's all of them down. I'm probably still here. And there's one more to our right. This is the kind of your boss of this area. Because there's a commando. So, she's got 3 full levels. She's got barrier, she's got armor, and then she's got her health. She's quite strong, and she's got a bloody shotgun, so she's a bit dangerous. Kasumi, can you flashbang her? Because that will at least stagger her a little bit, which will buy me a brief moment to try and deal damage to her. Oh, I've got a pistol on. That's doing naff all against the barriers, and it's... SMGs aren't bad against barriers. They're not great either. So now she's down to armor, which means switch to your heavy, slower firing weapons. That would normally be sniper rifle here, except I know the Viper's crap against armor as well. But the pistol will do nice enough. We can now warp the remainder of her armor, hopefully. Well, between warp and incinerate, we should get it down. Wonderful. Kasumi, if you now hit her with a Shadow Strike, that might finish her. Hello, smack. And then we just shoot her in the head while she's down. Wonderful. That felt a bit brutal, but you know, it was. There's not really much I can say about that. It felt a bit brutal because it was brutal. I went over here to see if there's anything extra, but there's not. With that, we can take the door into the penthouse.
Shepard, but you're dead.
I got better.
And now you're here to kill me.
You're really paranoid, aren't you?
Don't patronize me, Shepard.
Charming as ever.
I'm sure you find this all very ironic. First you take care of my sister, and now you're here for me. Well, you made it this far. Now what?
You really think I'm here to kill you?
Do you have another reason for destroying my tower? Decimating my security?
I'm just looking for someone.
You expect me to believe that? Is it credits? Is that what you want? Just tell me your price. We can make this problem go away.
All the credits in the world won't make this problem go away, Nasana.
Who the hell gave you the right to play God? I may not be perfect, but look at you. We both kill people for money. What's the difference?
You kill people because you think they're beneath you. They're in your way. I kill people because they leave me no choice.
You've got a choice. You don't have to do this. I can tell you. What? I heard something. Damn it. Check the other entrances. You stay put. When I'm finished dealing with this nuisance, you and I are going to...
Not bad.
I came a long way to talk to you.
One moment. Prayers for the wicked must not be forsaken.
She certainly was wicked.
Not for her. For me. The measure of an individual can be difficult to discern by actions alone. Take you, for instance. All this destruction, chaos. I was curious to see how far you'd go to find me. Well, here I am.
How'd you know I was coming at all?
I didn't. Not until you marched in the front door and started shooting. Nasana had become paranoid. You saw the strength of her guard force. She believed one of her sisters would kill her. You were a valuable distraction.
You used me so you could kill her.
I needed a diversion. You needed to speak with me. You certainly fulfilled your end of the bargain. What would you like to discuss?
You're familiar with the Collectors?
By reputation.
They're abducting entire human colonies. Freedom's Progress was their handiwork.
I see.
We're going after them.
Attacking the Collectors would require passing through the Omega-4 relay. No ship has ever returned from doing so.
They told me it was impossible to get to Ilos, too.
A fair point. You've built a career on performing the impossible. This was to be my last job. I'm dying. Low survival odds don't concern me. The abduction of your colonists does.
You're dying. Are you contagious? How long do you have?
If you're interested, we can discuss it on your ship. The problem isn't contagious, and it won't affect my work.
I hadn't heard that. Is there anything I can do?
Giving me this opportunity is enough. The universe is a dark place. I'm trying to make it brighter before I die. Many innocents died today. I wasn't fast enough and they suffered. I must atone for that. I will work for you, Shepard. No charge.
I've heard impressive stories, Krios. Sounds like you'll be an asset to the team. That is, if you're comfortable having an assassin watch your back.
I've accepted a contract. My arm is Shepard's.
Uh-huh. Don't know about you, but I'm loyal to more than my next paycheck.
Obviously he is too. He's doing this mission gratis. What's your concern?
I don't like mercenaries. An assassin is just a precise mercenary.
An assassin is a weapon. A weapon doesn't choose to kill. The one who wields it does. Where shall I put my things? I'd prefer someplace dry if anything is available.
The area near the life support plant on the crew deck tends to be slightly more arid than the rest of the ship.
Ah, an AI. My thanks.
He seems quite civil.
We need all the help we can get. He's not what I expected in an assassin. He may surprise you.
Yeah, and he may not.
Well, there you have it. There's Thane, and I do love that introduction scene when he just drops down and kills 4 people in like 6 seconds. I'm of mixed minds about Thane. I think he's a potentially interesting character, and I quite like him as a squad mate. His internal system of morals is not consistent in my head. That he accepts these jobs and kind of thinks he's doing his assassin work to kind of atone for his evils, but his atoning involves killing a load of innocent people, which then means he needs to atone further. And he's like, yeah, an assassin doesn't choose to kill. The person who wields it does, but based on everything we heard, he chose to kill Nassan and no one hired him for it, so it just doesn't quite hold up. But we'll get to know him more as the kind of episodes go on, and he's definitely a different member of the team. I mean, that just sounds very obvious, but he's a unusual addition. We've got a lot of iridium, so we'll research the next bit of submachine gun damage, which is nice, and that unlocks extra rounds for the submachine gun. It's an expensive upgrade, costing almost over half our current iridium, but it means that you get 50% more rounds for SMG, which means the Locust can now carry something over 300 ammunition, which is bloody fantastic. Is there anything else we can do? Armor upgrades? Oh, we can get tech damage, which is really nice. So that increases tech power damage, which is very handy for me, and that also unlocks tech duration, which increases duration of tech powers. That will affect, for me, it won't affect incineration, because that doesn't have a duration, but both, what's it called, invisibility, assassin's cloak, tactical cloak even, and AI hacking will now have a long duration when we research that. Anything else we can get? Don't want to get that one particularly. And all we can do here is retrain powers. Oh, advanced training! I meant to talk about this. So, advanced training you get when you complete Horizon. Through intense training, Shepard can learn to use a single bonus power. Obtaining more loyal squad members will increase the number of powers available for Shepard. Shepard can complete this research multiple times. Each time the project is selected, Shepard selects a new bonus power, and any points already spent transfer to the newly selected bonus power. So basically, you can also learn the one bonus power from any one loyal squad mate. At the moment, well, firstly, we haven't got enough EZO to research it, but if we did, at the moment we would have the option of Flashbang Grenade from Kasumi, and that is it. The more squad mates who get loyal, the more powers we have access to. So it's nice for, you get a big range of them, so it's nice for kind of complementing what your Shepard kind of sucks at. So that's very interesting. But that is all we have to do for now. Next episode, the way this is going to kind of go is because we've got a couple of dossiers to do, and we've got a lot of loyalty missions to do, so going forward, we're basically going to try and alternate, do a couple of loyalty missions, and then acquire a new squad mate, and then do some loyalty missions, and kind of keep toing and froing that way. So next episode, we're going to be going into a couple of loyalty missions for the squad mates we've obtained so far, so hope you join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.